Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Much Say About Everything. For those of you who subscribed to the channel, I express immense gratitude, and for those who commented, for those who made contributions, I have done my best to take your contributions into account for this new episode. And I said in the last episode, if you have anything you want us to talk about, of course, you're very free to leave that in the comment section with any contribution you think you might be able to add. So today's episode, our topic would be marriage. It's not a race. Of course, like I said, much of this show or this channel will focus on women, because I don't know many men who are rushing to get married. I included. I don't know many men who are rushing to get married. However, there is a lot of young women out there who kind of see marriage as, something super important. I know that the African society has painted the institution of marriage as, an achievement. It's not an achievement. Ladies, marriage is not an achievement. It's not. It's okay to get married. It's important to get married. I'm not saying you should not get married. But as a woman, your goal should be job. This should be your target. Job, marriage, kids. That should be how your life should be structured. But most women have completely reversed it. It's marriage, job, kids. Or marriage, kids, job. I don't know. It's crazy. You can't do that. I'll tell you, I'm a man, okay? And whether you like to believe it or not, men love a working woman. It's just as plain as that. Some men would tell you, I don't want my wife to work. I want her to take care of the home. I want her to take care of the kids. I want her to take care of me. But then there will come a time when you need to pick up your phone and ask him for every basic thing you need at home. And there will come a time when he's going to get really, really angry about that. He's going to pour out his rejection, his frustrations on you, just because everything you need to pick up your phone and call him. You need oil for your skin, you have to call him. Cooking oil gets finished at home, you have to call him. The kid gets a little headache, you have to call him. You don't have 500 francs, 1,000 francs to buy medicine. You get a slight headache, you have to call him. Sometimes we get fed up with that. And for the guys out there, there's nothing wrong with empowering a woman you love. Not all women are blessed. Not everyone comes from a home where, in my country, some parents may be capable of finding jobs for their daughters. And most people want to work for the government. It's not easy. Those jobs are very limited and it's hard to get. Empower your woman. There are many things out there that can give women now a lot of money. 50K is not small money. 100K is not small money. It reduces that stress from the man. Ladies, job, marriage, kids. Yeah, some women might think, oh, you know what? Age is catching up to me, so I should get a kid. Yeah, it's okay. You should. It's fine to have a kid. But like I said in my last episode, be careful. There's a lot of really stinky guys out there. And if you get some kind of a bad luck and get the wrong guy, and he gets you pregnant, and then the kid comes and he's nowhere to be found. Technically, he's a sperm donor. Then you find out just how hard life can be, especially if you have no source of income. If you choose to have a kid as a woman, please make sure you have a source of income, such that if this guy is not really interested in doing his job, you go right ahead and take care of your kid. So please, it is not a race. And then there is something very important I always like to talk about. I always like to tell my friends who are girls, don't succumb to pressure. People look at you like, Oh, she's 28, she's 29. Why isn't she married? She must have a bad character. Character doesn't define marriage. Your character doesn't necessarily mean you're going to find a husband. I have a long list of friends who are girls with extremely top-notch character, but they are not married. And they have jobs too. They are not married. That's not what gets you married, character. No. It contributes. It certainly contributes a lot. Most men look at a woman's character, and if it blends with what he wants, then he makes his move. But it is not a guarantee that good character will give you a husband. So don't get frustrated because you see someone with whom you think has bad character is getting married. And you who feels that, oh, I got a good character, why don't men pick me? It happens. Sometimes, ladies, you need to lower your standards, lower your expectations. I'm not saying you should turn yourself into a fool for a man because you want to get married. Make sure you keep your standards, but please don't be too selective. Don't be too selective. If he's not a banker, I don't want to talk to him. Because I make 200K a month, I don't think I should be able to marry a man who makes less. I know there are people out there with a school of thought that you should not marry a man who makes less than you. I don't know. If you love him enough, if you're ready to respect him, why not? What's the point? It's about you as a woman humbling yourself and making yourself a good wife. And the only thing that brings out the care and love and respect in a woman is when you care and respect her. When you care for her, when you respect her, when you love her, it doesn't matter how much she makes. She's gonna respect you. She's gonna worship the ground you walk on. That's the thing that most men do not really understand about women. You need to show the woman you care. You need to show her respect. You need to show her love. And you're going to see her taking what you give and definitely multiplying it by 2. That's how women function. If you show her love, she's going to do the same for you, probably times 2. And don't take it for granted. So please, don't rush into relationships or into marriages because people put pressure on you. Parents are fond of doing that. Your elder sisters, your brothers, they are fond of doing that, putting pressure. You need to get married. You're getting old. When are you going to have a child? Blah, blah, blah. Don't let the pressure get to you. Man or woman, don't let the pressure. Marriage is till death do you part. In Africa, you cannot just get in there and get out. You cannot just get in there and get out. It's till death do you part. So think long and hard before you take that decision. Because once you get in there, there is no getting out. In this country of ours, I know a good number of couples who have tried. It's not easy. You don't just get out. So be careful before you get in. Don't let your parents pressure you into marrying a woman you don't love or a man you don't love. Don't let your parents pressure you into marrying somebody from your village. Because, oh yeah, it's close to home and yeah, there are so many advantages to that. But then, can you live with that person till you die? What is the bedrock of marriage? It's understanding, it's love, it's mutual respect. Do you have that with the person they are insisting you have to marry? So, take your time. Pick the right partner. There must be understanding. There must be mutual respect. Don't marry a person because you have a kid with that person. Marry a person because you both understand and love each other. You both can tolerate and forgive each other's idiosyncrasies. Be careful. Once you get in, there is no getting out. Alright, that's it for today's episode. Please like, comment, share, leave a comment with any contribution you have or anything you feel we should talk about in the next episode. And I'll be glad to bring it up. Until then, peace.